How you doing? My name is Anthony Goes, class of 2006, Salem State. Back when it was just Salem State College and not the university. I'm here live in New York in my own dressing room at the Lynn Redgrave Theater doing a production of Simon Says, which I did about almost 2 years ago to this date in Boston, and before that in 2007 when we originated it. And so we're here in New York. I'm acting opposite Brian Murray, three-time Tony nominee, inductee of the Hall of Fame of Theater. An amazing career and somebody that I am continuously in awe of as we perform each night. I think what was so great about my experience at Salem State when I got there was the artists and the faculty that were there. With the artists and my peers, there was a very strong level of competition. I came in as a transfer who came in and didn't really know anything about theater, but what I did know is that I was a competitor. And I know that a lot of the other guys were competitors too. And we'd sit around, we'd play poker on off nights, and we'd sit there and talk about how we're going to steal each other's roles, which was great because it really made us work hard. We were not just putting on a show, we had a message. We had a message that we wanted to say with our work. It wasn't just doing a play. You know, that's not the reasons to do it. There has to be more than that. It has to be relevant. There has to be, some sort of message that you want people to leave with. And I remember my very first production there in Golden Boy. I had filled in for an actor that was dismissed about a week before the performance went up. And they had established an incredible bond. And again, here I was as an outsider coming in to do what I love to do. And they could have totally shunned me away. And just continued on with the vibe and the bond that they had established. But what did they do? They embraced me. They embraced me and they allowed me to be a part of their story. And they know that I hadn't been there throughout the entire journey, but you know what? They accepted me. And though they might have been hurt that they had lost a castmate, they didn't let that affect our relationship. And they let me go out there and feel loved and cared for and feel like I was part of the process. Salem State has been something I hold very dear to my heart. I first met them at the Irene Ryan competition, and I remember my professor from the Community College of Rhode Island, Bert Silverberg, said, "Wait until you see these guys in action." I mean, they just cleaned house up there. They were crisp, they were beautiful, they were smart, they were making choices. And this is when I didn't really know about the craft, and to me it was about learning lines and making funny things happen on stage. But I went there and I met individuals who showed heart, who went from the bowels of their stomach to create this beautiful art form. And that's when I fell in love. I didn't know anything about that until I went there and met these individuals. And these are some of the closest and dearest friends of my life that I hold to this day close to me. And if it wasn't for Salem State, I wouldn't have them in my life. And it's not only that they taught me about theater, but they taught me about who I am as a man, about life, about love, and about why I do this.